Who's doing the intro?
I think it's your intro because I did the
Damn.
24th. I think he did 25.
Bro,
We're at 26 now. Yeah.
Like if today, I actually don't know what fucking episode this even is. Well,
I'm pretty sure this is 26.
Why am I checking on fucking YouTube? I have the damn thing on my PC.
I was gonna say, I'm checking on YouTube as well. It's like, wait, of Anchor, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's episode 26. Anywho, let's do the intro. Hello people, welcome to episode 26 of the Driplic podcast. On this week, we're essentially just doing a catching up episode because I think to many of us, at least mainly me and Skelly, stuff happened, so it'll be kind of fun to catch up. So Zaraki, tell us a thing that happened though a while ago, whatever the fuck.
Hey yo.
Yeah, come on, Zaraki, come on. The stage is for you. Zaraki. For fuck's sake, Zaraki. God damn it, man. Well, this is kinda awkward. Skelly's taking a shit and Zaraki's having technical issues. Well, this is a mess. Our future slinger's gonna have to edit this out.
Why are you guys just sitting here in silence?
Shit.
Because this fucking idiot disconnected again. And you were
okay. I had to figure something out.
I shit my brains out, bro.
You shit your brain? Were you fighting for your life, bro?
Nah, not that bad. It shit, and I came back. I hate having to fucking rush shit
fuck?
where I can't just sit there.
All right.
I have a coworker who takes hour-long shits every day.
I
He'll
think
disappear for a whole hour.
Just vibing on my phone, bro.
Bro, that
Right.
coworker of yours shit organs or something.
That motherfucker's 300 pounds. If you see all the shit he puts in his body on a daily basis, you'd understand why he takes hour-long shits.
Do you see the shits he puts in his body?
I watch him eat. This motherfucker. He eats Taco Bell for lunch and for dinner.
Ayo, he just likes Skelly for real.
I tell you,
Skelly takes those massive shits.
Taco Bell don't be doing that to me. It doesn't destroy my stomach or anything. I'm immune. We can fucking start.
Yeah, I just did the intro, Go ahead.
Oh, wait, we're fucking going? Why are we talking about my shit? Why aren't we talking about actual?
I just asked if your relief died and you didn't say anything.
A relief? No, he fucking showed up today. He didn't fucking seem like he was recovering from a sickness. Son of a
Pussy.
bitch. Old piece of shit.
Old man? Yeah, fuck him.
God damn. What have you guys been up to these past couple weeks?
Okay, Zaraki, start with this one.
I've been watching Evangelion.
Did
Ayo?
you finish?
I finished the series, but I haven't finished the OVAs.
Wait, have you seen
Because that's where the ending is.
Have you seen the end of Evangelion yet?
Not yet. I've watched the whole series, all 26 episodes, but the end of Eva is the one I'm still working up to watch. I'm trying to find the time to watch it. But
I'm never watching that series.
everything I thought I knew about the series got turned on its head, bro. I did not expect any of what fucking happened in that series.
Well, I watched the first fucking 6 episodes. I can't tell you a single thing that happened.
Oh, you did not watch only the first 6 episodes. Watch 12
What?
Miyu and
What?
Contra.
Bro, I couldn't tell you a single fucking thing that happened past episode 1. Oh, and they danced at some point. I remember that. I was on my phone the entire time.
Zaraki, what do you think of the series ending?
I mean, the last episode in the anime, mid as fuck. But again, I have to watch the movie to see what the actual ending is.
I think you know something.
But there's...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What do I know? No, there is a pack I want to see smoked so bad, and I already know who it is, and I'm so excited for it.
Well,
Who?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah,
I've never watched
he's not watching it.
Ever.
Man.
Asuka.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Asuka gets
She's
her
a
fucking
cunt,
pack
isn't
smoked.
Yep, absolutely.
She
I always see that image.
That's why I watched it, because I saw, I guess, one one of those like Pedro Pascal videos of the guy crying with the music in the background of her dying, and I'm like, I want to watch this series just because I want to see her get fucking fragged.
One of the
fucking
first
hate her so
animes
much.
I ever watched, it was a song, and it was like a bunch of anime. And I specifically remember the strangulation scene was in it. I was like, oh, man, this is great.
Bro, imagine being 14 and watching that.
I watched much worse by that age.
Oh, definitely. No, I had not. I watched tranny porn like when I was 17.
What the
When I
fuck?
was 14, I had not. There's things. It kind of hits different. My dad was talking to me about it one time. No, he came up to me, bro, and I guess that's his taboo fetish that he's like afraid to admit to people, because he came up to me and talked about it. He was making jokes about it. And he's like, bro, I watched some the other day. Like, man, if you can get over the fact that there's dicks in it, it's actually pretty hot.
Did your dad? I was about to say that exactly. Yeah.
He molest you or something? Like, what's going on there? You fucking trying to tell us something? Yeah,
No,
it's a cry for help.
That silence says everything, right? Fucking oh yeah. Did I ever tell you guys about the time there was this chick when I was at Walmart? He was fooling around with her. She was like a security guard, like door greeter. You know, she fucking stops people from stealing. He brought her over one time and she fucked him, and then she came into my room with just a t-shirt on, saying that she wanted to like fuck the shit out of me. And she's like whispering to him, like, "Yeah, I would fucking wear him out." Blah blah blah.
Ugh,
a couple months after that, we found out she started transitioning from woman to man. That's how toxic my dad's dick is. It makes women change genders.
The podcast is making Zaraki do a lot of cry for helps, you know? You ever think about that?
What the fuck? That was the most, like, he presented that story way too normally for how fucking odd it was.
This man
I had enough time to come to terms with it.
Straight up living in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm disappointed because if I had hit, that would have been limited edition pussy, because now it's bussy and it's not going to hit the same. It's he him pussy now.
God, shut the fuck up.
Too bad, because empathy is the best.
What about you guys? What have you guys been up to?
I crashed my car. That's what I did.
Yeah, Skelly got fucked financially.
I did. It fucking pisses me off because, like, it feels like, you know, of course, pandemic, everything, that my early 20s have been wasted. But, you know, even with that, at least I had, you know, my savings to be like, okay, I did something. Now I fucking don't have that. So now it's like I fucking did jack shit the past couple years.
And you look at this car and you're like fuck this car.
Waste. I love the new car, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking a banger. I can finally, like, put my money's worth in Spotify because it has the Bluetooth shit, so I can just jam music every fucking day. I don't have to listen to the radio.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's so nice.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking a nice white. The nice black interior.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice car.
It's a push to start, too. So, I mean...
You got that remote entry in it, too. You don't have to, like, actually unlock it with the key fob. You can just walk up to it and yank on the handle and it'll open up.
The car sounding like Zaraki's father right now.
I'm so pissed about that speeding ticket, though.
Oh yeah, that's just trail.
That's right. You got a ticket after that.
The way it's ran fucks me. If somebody, like, if that one dude tries to sue me, like, I would fucking not be in my favor because of how that's written. Like, these motherfuckers really made it seem like I was acting like a NASCAR fucking car in my 2008 Corolla. That shit can barely drive in fucking snow. There's no way I was going above like 20 miles.
Like, officer, this bitch can barely make it to 60.
Literally, it was a 2008 Toyota Corolla with 300,000 miles on it. Like, it's not fucking doing anything in snow. Fucking cunt. That's so bullshit.
Yeah. Friendly reminder.
ACAB.
Never talk to the police.
I've been extremely fucked because that was my first accident. So, like, I was in shock because I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
It led me on.
He took advantage of you, bro.
So fucking dumb. So pisses me off thinking about it. Like,
Skelly's gonna be in court.
Black cunt.
Skelly's gonna be in court being like, Your Honor, 2008 Corolla. I rest my case.
Yeah, what the
I rest my case. 300,000 miles.
Racing in it. Like,
the bitch has only got 2 cylinders left on it.
Yeah, I probably need to replace. Like, it was falling apart. Like, I couldn't open like the gas tank and something in it had like snapped off the thing. So like, what I had to do was I couldn't just pull the little lever up. What I had to do was I had to pull it up, shove my keys under there to make it stay propped up, and then go open my gas door. I had to fucking refill the front driver tire with air again every like 2 weeks because it would go flat again. So like, that car was a soldier, but it was on its last legs.
My friend Shelby, she has a 2016 Passat, and she forgot that on German cars, when you lock the car, the gas cap, like the gas cap cover or tank cover, locks as well. She thought that bitch was just stuck, so she put her key under it and tried to pry it open. Ended up popping the fucking door off of it.
That is such a woman thing.
It is. It is. So she broke that bitch, and then she texts me and like sends me a message, and she's like, "Hey, I fucking broke this." I'm like, "You fucking retard."
I almost got a Passat.
Yeah, they're nice cars. Don't get me wrong, but
That's my other option.
You just got to know that the gas cap's locked. But fucking, she ordered one. I put it in for her. We had to get it repainted because she got a gold one. Had my buddy paint it and slapped that bitch on. I'm like, don't do that shit again. Fucking technology.
Fucking Germans and their exaggerations, like their French holiday in 1939.
Oh, speaking of, I didn't tell you guys this. Fucking yesterday, I went with my sister. We have this place called the Crystal Shops. It's like all these like designer places like Versace, Gucci, Fendi, all that shit. It's free valet. I park it. I give the valet my key, and we go inside. We're hanging out. We're going on the strip, just doing our thing for like 2 hours. I come back, and the first thing this motherfucker says to me is, "Yeah, while your car was parked here and we were waiting for the for a valet to park it, some lady in a Jeep came up and scraped your bumper."
They didn't tell you that shit. They were just like, whatever.
No, they told me. Like, they fucking like told me when I came to pick the car up because they don't have any of my info. When I dropped the car with them, so like, yeah, she scraped your shit up. Security has the info. And I'm looking at it, and it's literally just bumper damage. But I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, we're cutting this out for if anything happens to the woman.
Cut this out.
What's crazy is, I bet you if I go to work tomorrow and I look up her phone number, I bet you I'll find service records.
Okay, cut this out.
All right.
I bet you I'll know where she lives tomorrow.
Why are you fucking trying to incriminate yourself every episode, you dumb nigga? Like, you're not fucking trying to get away with shit. You're just fucking saying it on a goddamn recording.
It's a cry for help.
Fucking Slinger's blackmail photo for you is gonna be fucking humongous.
You have no idea.
All the shit he cut out from the last 2 episodes, he fucking has in a folder just ready.
You can literally never say anything as me. Start playing clips.
I have a program called exposezaraki.exe where I just don't even upload it to the internet. I just give it to the FBI.
Will it upload those in the nature that your apartment is leveled by a fucking airstrike or no?
Nope.
You don't. Okay, perfect. It's gonna die with you then.
Damn, I'm dead.
Cut that out too. And then my parking ticket or my speeding tickets got resolved into parking tickets, so my bitch ass is enjoying speeding again with no risk of getting
this
arrested.
Motherfucker is like the only one here kind of enjoying life at this point.
You think?
Fucked in the ass.
Oh god, man, fuck this guy.
I get smacked around. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a break for a while. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because then your relief didn't show up.
Like,
right?
I was starting like fucking moving or some shit. I was like, I've wasted my fucking past few years anyway. I might as well move and have a fresh start. Literally was thinking about it because that shit. That's how fucking hard I got smacked. I was like, it's like, maybe I'll go to Vegas. Fuck it. Ryan said I could with him.
God saw you trying to climb up the ladder of life and he took you down a rung. Or 5.
Saw I was about to fucking set out a good career fucking safety net for myself. I was like, nah, fuck you, nigga. You fucking smacked the shit out of me. He smacked me down back to earth. I was like, oh, fuck, bro.
He's like, what's a few more years of being a wage cop?
Yeah.
I got hit so hard. I'm thinking about fucking college and shit. I'm like, damn, maybe I should go to college. How hard I got hit, bro.
Did you do good in school? Can you get into like a decent school?
I can just go, like, I got into fucking the college my mother went to just fine before. I wouldn't get fucking like loans and shit, so I'd have to pay for it myself. That's what I was fucking gonna do. It's the first time anyway.
Skelly got so.
And I went for 2 days, and I was like, "Fuck this place." I literally went for 2 days, and I withdrew, and I got all my money back, and I was like, yeah, "Fuck this shit, bro." I got invited to a party, and that was 2 days though, so I've put in some work.
Damn, you could have been a frat boy immediately.
I could have, because fucking in class or whatever, the one class is part of like the introductory thing or whatever, to like get the numbers of the students like to either side of you. And there's 2 chicks. There's one chick on either side of me, so I was like, all right. And, I got their fucking number. And this one chick, she had black hair. Remember? I always remember because she had hand tats. She had like they were like very simple hand tats, but I liked them. They're just like straight lines going up each of her fingers, whatever. And that's why I remembered her. And she like had messaged me like weeks or month, even like maybe a month after I had been gone. And it was like, hey, can you give me the notes for class, blah blah blah. I was like, I ain't even fucking in that class anymore. And, like I was like left, and she had like was working and shit too, so we like talked about that. And she's like, I have a bonfire at my place, you want to come? And I had to fucking work, so I just didn't. And then we never talked again, so I fucking ended my college thing right there. But I almost got to a party right away.
This is like the smooth version of what people here do to get to meet girls, which is essential, like acting like a moron. No, because people here do try that shit, and they essentially just act like a complete idiot, just for the sake of doing that.
Yeah, see, the best pussy is the one you just vibe to. Like, you're not even trying. You're just like, yeah, all right, I just fucking guess. I'm just gonna. I did the same shit too, because like last year, I had to go to that same college again because I don't know if I told you this, guys. At some point, I was like thinking about going to Alaska and like trying to become an Alaskan state trooper or whatever.
Yeah, I don't never remember told us this. Yeah,
this is a first for me.
Yeah, well, it was like late last. It was like literally like right before I met you, and like early stages that I was probably still doing stuff for it, right? But my girlfriend, my ex, the one I fucking showed you at some point, that one, we broke up. It was like, I guess it's 2 years ago now, right? Because it was super late 2020. Like we stopped talking fully in like December of 2020 because we would be on and off. But like,
because I think I remember you told me that she texted you and you sent us like a screenshot of her texting you or some shit. You were like, this bitch is texting me right now.
Yeah, fucking, because she started fucking messaging me on every fucking like. I have an Instagram which I just do for like to commission some artists, but she messaged me on that, and Facebook, and like I was like, leave me the fuck alone. But anyway,
she's trying to get that dick when she hits you up on Facebook. You know she's trying to get at you.
We'd broken up, and it was pretty fucking definitive that time, right? Which at least I thought so. We were on and off, so I thought that several times. But at that point, I thought it was pretty definitive. So like, I'm in a mood for the state trooper test. You have to take a test. There's a
written test,
pre-test before you can take like the background check and stuff. You take a test to see if you can make it or whatever, right? So yeah, I had to go to that college. I stopped there. I had to pay for it to take the exam and get proctored at this college. And there was this fucking college chick, working for the professor at some time. And like after the test, I was like, "Fuck it." And me and her just talked. I was like, "I'm literally just gonna see if I still have it and get her number because." I just gone through a breakup, so I was like, at that point where you're like half sure of yourself because you kind of like, I just went through all this shit. I don't feel most confident. I'm just gonna see. And I ended up getting her number. I literally just threw it away. I just wanted to see. She was fucking hello. She was like a hot blonde. I should have fucking stuck with it.
Damn. This man got a phone number petty. For the ego boost.
I was just being petty. I was like, I'm just gonna see if I can because I just broke up. Was fucking this chick, and she had like bipolar depression, so like she put me through the fucking ringer of stress and shit. Like it was literally imagine fucking she would like 1 second she'd be like all happy saying she loved me and shit like that, and literally no minutes later she'd fucking break up with me, like bipolar depression.
Wait,
shit.
was this the one that that you contemplated to message a few days ago?
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's so hot. It's not my fault.
The minute you said bipolar depression, I'm like, that pussy must have been fucking phenomenal.
She's so fucking hot, bro. Fucking, like, she was an alt girl. She had the fucking... she was so fucking hot. It's not fair.
Skelly a few days ago was like,
did you see?
Maybe the stress was worth it.
Like, you saw... You saw what I set my fucking lock screen to, my home screen to, right, Slinger? What I changed it to the girl with the cigarette?
with the cigarette.
She literally
yeah.
looks exactly like that chick.
Holy
She
shit!
looks a lot like that chick.
Holy shit!
She looks a lot like that chick. She's hot as fuck. Like, and she wears, black lipstick and shit. And she has that shit where like half her like bangs are like green usually.
Oh shit!
She's so fucking hot.
God damn. Maybe I should take a visit to the psych ward.
Oh fuck!
Oh, not fair.
She had a pussy like heroin. Oh my god! Fuck.
I just found her Instagram. I have to unblock her. Does she have any pictures?
On the topic of heroin, methamphetamine is actually spreading here in Iraq.
Are you serious?
There's a Heisenberg here, and it's sadly not me.
Oh shit! Shit. Should be. Oh, there is a. I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube. There is like Muslim Heisenberg.
Hey, yeah, that guy. I love him.
Jesse, we have to go pray. It's Fajr.
I'm gonna post her in the group chat on Twitter. Here's like a fucking blurry pic of her. Ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. Yeah, that's real
She's hot
cute.
as shit, bro. She fucking. Ugh.
Oh god.
Damn.
She's fucking crazy.
Me on the other hand.
Reblocking her now. I have to block her just so I don't make any mistakes.
Goddamn man. Me on the other hand, I've been going through the whole shebang. I've told Skelly about this, but damn, that's been a week. Oh,
What happened?
what essentially happened was, I always mention this one chick that I call the annoying chick in GC, and what essentially happened is we're playing basketball and she just empties a whole ass water bottle on my head, as like a joke. And I think about me is I kind of have like anger management issues, that I've kind of like dealt with through the years. But this one thing really ticked me off. So I essentially like go after her, and I like grab her by the sleeve. Skelly's making sounds that I don't know if they're audible. I think he's far away from his mic. Now
I don't
you're
think I'm making sound.
now you're actually here. Anywho,
I was here before. I haven't
you're
left my chair.
like flashing green with like noise coming out of you. I don't know why. Anywho.
He's scrolling through her selfies.
I'm not. I fucking blocked her and I fucking.
Based AF. Yeah.
Based AF.
What was I saying? Yeah. So I grab her by the sleeve. Like, because I'm barely holding myself back from like clocking her at this point. Because the last guy that did this to me, like he literally got clocked immediately, like reactionary, So I'm barely holding myself back, and what essentially happens is my friends come in, like grab me to pull me back, and
Yeah.
like my foot like kind of hits her leg, like scrapes her by, and I leave the place immediately. Like I am just beyond fucking pissed at this point, Like middle of the fucking court, this happens. I'm like, I'm just done. I go back home. I'm angry. This keeps eating up on me to the point where, like, around like 8 o'clock, I message her to talk about it because it's like a silly thing, Like if you're an adult, you're not gonna let this thing really ruin your friendship with someone. Anywho, so this fucking shit happens, and she fucking starts it off with a threat. Goes on about like how I wanted to beat her up, stuff like that, how I hit her and whatnot, and like all this like tough talk, and I end up just apologizing for what I did because like honestly, just leaving would have been like 10 times fucking better than doing whatever the fuck that I did. And what ends up happening is for the next few days I kind of try a few things, like ways to sort of mend things. Like the first thing I tried, which is like talking to her like an adult and apologizing. And then I tried being nice, tell her happy birthday, that sort of garbage. And then the third thing I did, and I did this today, is essentially the treatment every single woman I got into a problem with did to me, which is they just act like nothing happened. You know? Like all of a sudden everything's fine. And apparently what happened is after I left last Tuesday, after the whole thing had happened, according to a close friend of mine, she started gushing crying, you know? Because I really like scared her or some shit. Like I always tell you people that I'm actually really intimidating IRL. No one believes me. So she got like really scared and whatnot, like off of like, I don't know, like brushing her leg, I suppose. And so she started crying, and I essentially became woman beater of this group. And so today,
you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know these hands are rated E for everyone, bro.
Like the embarrassing thing about all of this is not even all of this shit. Like, leave all this, you know? It's between me and her. I tried handling it, stuff like that. The problem is some of her friends, like, actually messaged my friend who was telling me today about this. Like, actually, like, telling him shit like they're gonna cut ties with him if he keeps being my friend. It's like, your problem is with me. You know? Keep it with me. Like, such an odd thing, you know? Like, the most hilarious thing is every person who stayed at that court that day really doesn't have a problem with me at all. You know? Because they've seen what happened. They've seen that it's just like a fucking leg scrape, for God's sake. You know? It's not worth all this. And it's honestly making me rethink even, like, wanting chicks as friends anymore. You know?
It's a pain in the ass because chicks and guys can never be friends. People don't understand that.
It's not just about that. But being someone who stayed 12 years in a boys-only school, as a guy, you're kind of expected to deal with your own problems by yourself by the time you're fucking 16 or 17. You know? Like with chicks, it's like they gotta make a third party like included in the problem to solve it for them. You know? Whether that be their parents or their friends or whatever. You know?
I'm surprised she didn't text you saying, hey, my brother or my dad's going to come beat your ass.
Oh, that was the threat, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, all that over a water bottle, bruh? I would have just thrown a basketball at her and called it a day.
Yeah. Like, silly fucking shit.
Bounce it off her big ass head.
I am now like...
But you wanted to fight over that? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I did. That was a fuck up on my part. Like, I'm not even gonna sit down and like act like that was a mature thing to do.
Anger management.
Yeah, like
this man was like, you pour water on me, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Beat the shit out of you, bitch. Yeah. Like, it's such an odd thing to do all that. Yeah.
The same shit's happened to me. I've mentioned this story before when I got fired.
Yeah, like when you raised your hand when you were leaving.
The manager. Yeah, she was because whatever. I don't know if I've told on the podcast, but whatever.
You've told. Yeah,
I worked at a gas station, a gas station, food service, whatever. Fuck. And I got called in on my off day, and I don't mind having to work if somebody can't work, but the chick was there and she could work, and the thing is the assistant manager wouldn't let her work because she had a fucking like the size of a fucking dime hole in her, like the knee of her jeans. And it wasn't even like a hole where you could see skin. It was literally where you could see all the white thread. But she wouldn't let her work because of that. Because it was a dress code violation or whatever. Despite the fact you wear aprons, nobody's going to see that shit anyway. And so I got there and that chick wanted to work and she wouldn't let her. So I'm annoyed because, now I'm coming to work. And I'm like, why the fuck am I here? This chick wants to work. It's like, no big deal. So I said something like, this is fucking dumb. Or like, this is fucking bullshit. And then I went out, I stepped like one thing onto the store floor behind the counter. Like literally one step outside of like the little back area with the dishes and stuff. Like, and the assistant manager comes up and she grabs me. She's like, hey, can you watch your language? And I was like, no. I was like, why am I going to watch my language? Like, I'm not fucking on the store floor. I'll say where the fuck I want. She was like, you don't have to be an asshole about it. She said some shit like that. I was like, I'll literally say whatever I want. I don't care. Fuck. And I know I said, because that's what got me fired. Technically, was I cussed on the store floor is what technically got me when I was one step onto it. And so, like, she's giving me shit. And I'm like, I'll fucking leave. I was like, you'll be responsible for 2 people left tonight. And she's like, I'll write you up. And so I pointed at the fucking, the manager's office or whatever is where they write someone up. It's in the back of the store. So I raised my fucking arm and I pointed in that direction. I was like, go write me up then. See if I give a fuck. And I point. And then apparently later, like the next day, she told people she was scared I was going to hit her and shit. It's like she went around telling everyone how I raised my hand. She thought I was going to hit her. So like, it's the exact same shit. Like, like how are you going to try to ruin my whole fucking like reputation? Say I'm fucking going to just hit you on the store floor just because I pointed. So now whenever I go in and I saw her, I'd fuck with her. Like I'd whistle at her, be like, "Come over here, hurry up!" I give her shit. When I first went in there after I got
my
fired,
man be petty.
Someone that was at the line. I was like, I wouldn't trust her to check you out if I was you. I was like, I want someone else to check me out. I don't trust her. Like, I'd just fucking do shit. I'd whistle for her like a dog to come to the counter. Like, fine, I'm the customer now. That means I'm fucking right, bitch. Means I'll fucking just fuck with you. I think she ended up becoming a roving manager or whatever. So like, she goes to a bunch of different stores because she's like not there anymore. Or at least when I go there, she's never been there again. Fucking dumb bitch. I hope her fucking. I hope
fuck women.
Her fucking boyfriend beat the shit out of her.
When I was in middle school, I got suspended for a day because this girl I sat next to saw that I was wearing a ring. She said rings are gay, and I kicked her in the shin, and then I got suspended.
That was like the most female shit I ever heard.
fucking Nelson from The Simpsons over here.
We were in the middle of class, and she sat next to me, and she was like, "Oh yeah, rings are gay." She's like whispering it to me, and I kicked her in the leg. I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Was this when you were living in Jordan?
No.
Oh yeah, that makes sense now.
We weren't allowed to talk to women in Jordan.
It was middle school too. It was 7th or 8th grade. I was in class with this chick. I was next to her, I was talking to her. She was hot or whatever, I had a crush. And she looked at me and she said some shit like, "I'd rather kill myself than talk to you." And she like went to the bathroom later. And what I did was I ripped the string out of my hoodie and I tied a little noose and I tied it to the metal bar on my desk. Because you know how like the desk, or like it's like the desk and it's like the metal bars connected to the chair. It's like it's all one thing. So I tied it to little metal bars so this little noose was hanging up. And when she came back to sit, I pointed at it. It was worth it. I never got that string back in that hoodie, but it was worth it for the statement. The teacher
it's an
didn't
impossible
know
feat.
we were like, I think we were the second or third row, maybe. Like, the teacher definitely should have noticed. That might be the teacher that failed me. Like, I had a teacher fail me in algebra, and I literally passed, but she said I shouldn't move on because I wasn't mature enough. Like,
the fuck?
What's that mean? Then I had to take Algebra 1 again in 9th grade because of that shit. Because she failed me even though I was passing. Like, she suggested I don't move on. Because I was like, in the gifted kid programs, wherever we can take math classes like that earlier than you're supposed to. Because most kids take them in like 9th grade. And I told her I was taking them like 7th or 8th. And she fucking recommended I don't move on because of that. Because she literally didn't like me. That's why. That bitch.
It's like, bitch, that's not how education works. It's not based on opinion.
That just made it to like 9th grade when I took algebra 1. I literally just sat in the fucking like front and just did whatever I wanted because I literally knew everything. Because I'd already taken the whole class. Like, it's so fucking dumb.
In that same class where I got suspended for kicking a chick in the shin, I got moved to the back of the class. Probably because of that, I don't remember. But the dude that I was back there with was such a fucking idiot. He grabbed a pair of scissors and debating on shoving them into an electric outlet.
Just tell him to do it. Yeah, just let him do it.
I was watching too. I'm like, I don't know what happens. I've never seen I've never seen what happens when you do that. Go ahead. Like he stood there and he just like hesitated. He's like, I don't know if I want to do that. And I guess the teacher saw him about to do it. And she's like, what are you doing back there? He just like throws them on the desk. He's like, nothing. And we went like resume class as normal.
And she stopped natural selection.
Witnessed my first body. Right, for real.
Bro,
I could have witnessed a body.
Since you're mentioning school, kind of an odd thing today is we actually got the actual like grades, like the numbers for the end of the first course.
Mhm.
And the most bullshit thing is that, you know how in like the programming lab, I go around on students to see how they're doing and like help them solve problems and shit. You know, like the chicks literally are so retarded. They like spell words like square wrong. Like their whole code is just trash. You know. And today it's like reading.
Like your coding, son.
Yeah, I literally walk around and I see like chicks like writing on a keyboard with like their fucking index finger like pointed, like, you know how old people grab a phone with one hand and like with the other one just like hit the phone like that? They're writing like that. You know? And
Yeah.
the most bullshit thing is their grades are higher than like the people who finish first and leave immediately in the lab. I was like, how is that even possible? How? Literally, how? Like, I am convinced it's some sexism shit because there are people who are literal retards that took like higher grade than me. Like, what? How?
Maybe you're the retard.
Nah, fam. Nah.
We know you.
Yeah, you know I'm retarded, but I told you that I'm really good at the fucking lab.
You, the way you said that, you know I'm retarded.
You know I'm retarded.
You know I'm retarded. Yes, Habibi, I know.
I am drowning. Uru, please help me.
Bro, I had a fucking lady come into work the other day with a fucking Wrangler. And she had her bed sheets all over the interior of the car. And when I went up to go like write her up, she's like, "Hey, can you put these gloves on if you're gonna do anything in my car?"
Oh no! What was going
Oh
on?
All right.
my god.
I put the gloves on, bro. I'm writing the car up. Cool. She's like, "Hey, are your technicians gonna wear masks while they work on the car?" I'm like,
What the fuck?
"They're not gonna be in the car. Why would they need to do that?" She's like, "Okay," and then she takes like 2 extra pairs of gloves and puts them on the dashboard. She's like, "Can you have them use these when they get in the car to do anything with it?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm like this. My mom died of COVID. Blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay."
You know, I
You know,
fucking
whatever.
despise my brain because when you said there's a bed sheet and she wanted you to wear gloves, the first thing
Oh, I
that my
see.
mind went to
see.
is a black light on inside the car.
Yeah, I was thinking someone came everywhere. I think there was sex. I wasn't
No, but,
thinking
like-
COVID. I was like, someone was fucking a shit ton in that car. She doesn't want you to, be messing around and get a handful of cum.
Yo, I think I already said this, but I don't remember if I said it on the podcast. But we had a porn star that I've seen around on YouTube or Twitter. She makes videos of her like fucking herself in like a Wendy's drive-through and squirting
Oh,
all over her car.
Why? What?
That's
That's his
the-
own fetish.
What?
That's
Is
what
that
she
his
does.
own
Yeah,
fetish,
yeah.
bro. She's like,
I don't want to. I don't want to say her name because I mean she'll never see this.
You talked about this on the podcast, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you
but-
said her name.
No, I did not say her name because if I did, then she would know exactly what dealership this is, and she would speculate that it was my coworker because she's been
Yeah,
here
she's
twice.
gonna-
Bro, you are overestimating how many people watch this
Well, I'm saying
podcast.
she's not going to be this.
Like
but
fucking 10 people that maybe watch this.
I was already going to say that I know she's not going to see it, but you never know. Some shitter could like at her, or DM her, and be like, "Hey, look at this."
That's true.
Yeah,
You know how?
yeah,
that's
me.
how my fucking that's how my She-Hulk tweet existed. Somebody at the fucking Mikasa chick, and she jumped on my ass.
Fuck you. I've never put into that shit.
Go fuck yourself, Rocky. Fucking simp. Immediately, Automatic just comes in and he sells me and Scully out.
Yeah, I defended his stupid ass. Even though that chick was hot, I was like, I'll defend my boy. And then he fucking did the Schrodinger's douchebag shit and fucked us over.
I did not do that.
I
Yes,
still
you did.
love.
Lying.
This comes up every fucking
Lying
time.
cunt. You fucked us. You threw us under the bus, and we're like, "Oh, it was just a joke." Meanwhile, I had already like gotten blocked by the chick or some shit. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, you've been getting blocked by a lot of cosplayers lately.
I'm never
Yeah,
gonna fucking forget that Samus cosplay, bro. She's
Yeah,
so fucking hot.
I was about to say.
So
She
hot.
blocked him over a like.
She fucking liked the tweet. I got blocked, and she had like 129,000 fucking followers or some shit. How you gonna block me
some
over a like?
fat fucking tits too. Literally that day, I think you and I think it was like 2, 3 in the morning. We were just up scrolling through, looking at all these like cosplayers and shit. But we need to find a replacement for the Samus girl.
That was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
Got blocked over a light. Poor guy.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Nobody else got either. It was just me. Well, I think Contra got blocked, of course, but like.
Of course.
Yeah,
he
but
did.
but I also liked both your fucking reply and
you-
Contra. I
you
didn't get
blocked.
blocked. I have I'm not evil aura, but I'm not nice either.
They didn't think you were a threat.
I'm a mellow fuck.
You mellow fuck. You were about to beat a woman up because she threw water on you.
Hell yeah! We're beating bitches up in
Man's
this
like-
place.
This man's like, I'm about to get jumped by her whole family, and it's worth it because I taught that bitch not to throw water on me again.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
Odd, man. This is wild.
The wild week, honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, it's been a wild month. I'm surprised this month is almost over. Like, literally,
Yeah, shit. This
I
is
blinked. and it's
holy
almost over.
shit. This is just January, by the way. We're off to a great start. Me and
Yeah,
Skip.
this year's gonna end pretty
Especially
quick.
me
We're
and
gonna
Skelly.
blink, and we're gonna fucking blink, and it's gonna be the 2-year anniversary of the Drip League.
Oh fucking hell! Shut the fuck up, Zaraki. This year is not going fast. You know,
Oh, it will. I
Last
assure you, it will.
last Tuesday felt like a fucking year.
Nah. Nah, it depends on where you're standing. Because if you do,
I'm off
If
on
you-
Tuesday, so my Tuesday's
yeah, it's just like I don't know. For me, it's been going by super fucking fast.
It's been a fast month.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about something. You're taking jujitsu classes?
Jiu-jitsu and boxing, yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't talk about that, even though that's kind of interesting. You fucking moron.
That's the. Yeah, so
Man's
I wanna
sitting
know,
here
you
talking about
probably
how
look
he
like
kicked
3
the
weeks,
chick
so
in the
you'll never do it
shins.
say again, Skelly.
I said you'll probably do it for 3 weeks and never do it again. You like been through stuff a lot. You do that with a lot of shit. Like, no offense, but you do shit. Like, you'll do it a lot for like a couple weeks, and then bam, you're done.
What are you talking about? I went to the
Never hear
gym
about it
for
again.
like 3 months straight until I started working.
Bro, if you-
Yeah, what does that get you? No hoes, no bitches.
It got me.
You look the same again.
I look the same again, yeah. Because this job, bro, all I do is sit at a desk.
Walk
Yeah.
around.
Lord ass.
I pace around my fucking office.
I mean, I do have to walk around like into the bays to go talk to my technicians and shit, but it's like nowhere near the amount I did when I was a porter at a body shop or when I worked at Walmart or even in sales.
You know, the only thing good about half my social life being destroyed is I now have an excuse to go back to the gym.
You should do that. You don't need bitches.
There is no more point in being around anymore.
I'm not gonna lie though. That first day I went to jujitsu, it was Monday. So we go Mondays and Thursdays, and Thursday I was sore as fuck. I almost couldn't get out of bed. Fuck, I have to go do this. They're gonna call me a bitch if I don't. So I go there and I get my ass whooped, and I'm still tired. Like I'm still sore as fuck, and I gotta go back again tomorrow. So Skelly might be right. It might be 3 weeks before I'm
Bro.
like, fuck this, I'm dead.
You know what always kills me when you mention doing jujitsu in the GC? Is you ever seen those
What?
videos of like Steven Seagal doing this one bullshit like martial art where he just flips people around? You know?
Literally everything
Like,
Steven Seagal does is bullshit.
Like I just imagine you going to jujitsu class and you're just the guy being flipped around.
That's kind of how it was. Like, he was teaching us a move called the Kimura, and I could not get it right for the fucking life of me. So my manager just kind of, like, leaned into it, because I trained with him. He, like, leaned into it, kind of let me do it, but, like, it wasn't organic at all. It was, like, if you could see the tape of that, if we had that on video, you would have been like, dude.
You can actually see the strings on the instructor.
Yeah, you could see the gears turning in my head trying to figure out how to fucking land the move. It was fucking ridiculous. And I'm glad it's non-essential. He's like, don't ever try to do a Kimura in a street fight or in any real life situation. You could do it in a tournament, but don't ever fucking try it in a fight. You will get your ass whooped. Like,
This
okay,
is
glad
just
it's unnecessary.
the second way to be like, yeah, all you're learning here is completely fucking useless.
It's just the one thing. Everything else is kind of practical.
Didn't you say you also kickboxing like as well?
No, regular, just boxing.
Oh,
He
just
knows
boxing?
kickboxing. Yeah, like the instructor knows kickboxing as well, but he's teaching us boxing and jujitsu just so we have good stand-up game and good ground game as well.
Since all roads lead to Yakuza, Zaraki is going to be the next like protagonist for the next game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
knew it was gonna go that way.
I have to mention Yakuza every video.
Gotta have that the Dragon of Dojima fighting style.
Also a second thing, Jews.
And Baba Booey. For the longest time, my tick at work was meep. So I would walk around and go, meh.
Oh my god. Are you 5 years fucking old?
Dude, I swear, I would do that every fucking day, at least like 10 times a day. And my coworker in the booth was like, "Can you stop saying fucking meep, bro?" Like, no, it's
meep.
a tick.
Meep, bitch.
He said it to me yesterday, and it like triggered me to say it immediately.
You know, like I feel like whenever someone tells you like, "Oh, stop saying this," or "You're saying this too much," it's like this thing in your brain that activates where it's like, "I'm gonna say it even more now."
Just we all have this
spite
ingrained stubbornness in our head.
Yeah,
we all have this you're like, "Hey, don't touch this," and you're just like, "Well, why? Why shouldn't I touch? I should touch this."
Literally, my brain's automatically gonna go, "I'm gonna touch that."
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Fuck you.
That's just what's gonna happen. Oh, I can't do that. All right, bet.
Yeah, like my friend today went like, "Oh, you say he just liked me for real too many times." And I'm like, "Wait, I say that like once every maybe week." So today I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna say it 10 fucking times about this guy. Fuck you."
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Especially if it's a tick like that. Especially if it's words like Baba Booey and Meep. I have the like unnatural urge to say it every time I see it or hear it. Maybe I am autistic. Shit.
Yo, Marasa, say hi to the like 10 people who watch this. He's not. There we go.
I can hear him.
I'm gonna give him a name card just because he said hi.
Super quiet anymore. What's he gonna be? The fucking
Resident
what's
Twink.
He called? No. What do they fucking call us? The Dojima. What the fuck you? What are the fucking name cards say? I don't remember.
Oh, the Tojo clan.
Yeah, like the I'm essentially just giving you like the names by themselves now.
What? No, he needs to be the whatever of fucking femboys or twinks.
Okay,
Yes.
so he's gonna be patriarchal femboy fucking family.
Yes, a subsidiary of the Drip League.
No, I don't want that to be connected with us.
No, he's a subsidiary of the Tojo clan.
He's fucking Omi Alliance, baby.
Patriarch of the Twink family. See, patriarch of MILFs. Of what's called Mommy King. He's the patriarch of the Mommy King.
No, he's not. That implies in charge of them.
Wouldn't that be Dagon, by the way?
Subs can't be patriarchs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you let a woman top you, you should never be considered a boss, a king, a G, or anything. You lose all positions of stature if you let a woman top you. That's all it is.
On God.
Hell yeah, brother.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
It's just how I see it.
All right, we can wrap shit up.
Oh yeah,
You turn in your man card if you take fucking strap-ons in the butt, or if you call someone mommy, you immediately turn in your man card.
All right, we're wrapping. Oh fuck. We're wrapping. What? We're wrapping.
He's like, you're not baiting me.
I'm trying to bait you. That one person is trying to bait your ass.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah, I'm not taking the big boy. Wrapping this up, this was the episode 26 of the Drip League podcast, with Mumu, of course. See you guys next week. Mwah.